All right, it's Tony Monaco. We're hanging out backstage here at Digital Dreams with Fedde Le Grand. How's the pronunciation of the name, Fedde Le Grand?
That's the first time I hear it in a proper way. I mean, most people say Fedde, but it's
Fedde Le Grand. It's Fedde Le Grand.
Yeah,
I thought you were French. You're actually a Dutch DJ.
Yeah, I am, but it's like my great grandfather came from France to Holland, so that
got to be pretty happy that the Dutch, the Orange, were victorious today.
Oh man, it's just like. Because we were flying, of course, so I just came in, saw the screen in the hotel lobby, and it was...
Mexico was leading 1-0.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's where I came into the game. I was like,
uh-oh. Yeah.
And then, Snyder scored the goal.
Right.
Just in time, and then Robert got the penalty, which I'm not sure if was completely deserved, to be honest, but it got us through, so I'm happy.
In the World Cup, you deserve everything when your team wins, so congratulations to Netherlands. They won 2-1, and I got them in my football pool, so hopefully they go all the way and they win the World Cup. So
I hope so too.
Luck to you.
Yeah, thanks.
We have a lot of supporters of the Orange here in Toronto. People love Dutch DJs.
Yeah, and there are so many, so many to like.
You got your fellow countrymen. You got Tiesto and Dash Berlin, and yourself here at Digital Dreams. So you guys are invading. It's a Dutch invasion.
A little bit, huh? Yeah. Well, but it's good though. It's good. It's like being surrounded by family all the time. So it's nice.
It's all family here in Toronto. Are you looking forward to it? I mean, I know you've been to Toronto. You've done various nightclubs in the past. This is a big event. 50,000 people.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because the scene has always been very good here. So, but I'm actually more surprised that it's the first time I'm doing a festival here because I've been coming here since I think 2006 or something, and I've never ever done a festival before. So I'm just super curious and anxious to get out there. So
I can't wait to see the stage area. Is there any one place in particular that you love playing at that just stands above? Is it an affiliation and a love that you have for Detroit? I'm wondering about the song "Put Your Hands Up for Detroit." Why did Detroit get signaled out over and above any other city? Because there was remixes and edits done of other cities.
Of course, of every city.
Put your hands up for Toronto. Yeah, that's what it's all about today.
No, I mean, for me back then, it was basically, when I went clubbing and went to festivals, I actually more or less grew up on more techno guys, actually. Right. And a lot of the guys are from Detroit, of course. So that was one of the main reasons to keep that lyric and keep it for Detroit, because to be honest, when I released the track, I've never been to Detroit. Right. So but
you were just inspired by some of those tech guys.
Yeah, I mean it's more about the strong, which is still there, the strong music scene that's from there. So it was kind of like an homage to all those guys that had done so much stuff. It was basically mostly Chicago and Detroit in the beginning, so it kind of made sense.
Do you see yourself evolving? And right now, I mean, we've seen the electronic dance music scene, the EDM scene over the last little while with a different kind of sound, but now it seems to be going back to the house sound. Are you finding that, or how are you seeing it right now?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. If I look in general to Europe, I think actually most of the stuff that hits through radio is almost all deep house, except from maybe Calvin Harris and Avicii, but
right.
That's what it. All the other stuff is
like the last 5 years. But I see people like Duke Dumont right now. There's a crew out of Montreal called Chromeo, Daft Punk with that disco, disco house influence of Daft Punk. So do you see yourself evolving with your sound or continuing on the same lines?
Well, I've always been someone that I just do what I like, to be really honest. I mean, not to be rude, but I don't give a crap what anyone else says or thinks, or
it's all about you.
Things I should produce. No, because I think music should come from the heart, and if I feel like doing something weird, I'll do it. If I feel like I need something in my set that just fits, I'll just do that. It's just I mean, even if you have painters, they don't have the same style forever. I mean, they evolve and get. So I see it the same way. You always get influenced by what's going on, but I think the trick is to kind of take in the new things and the bits of inspiration and do your own thing with it. It's like cooking, it's like making your own recipe out of the ingredients you have.
I like that. Well said. Some of the inspirations that you had getting into this business, like were you one of those guys that decided to be a DJ when you were 5 years old, or more of a late bloomer?
Well, I mean, I started music pretty early, and I've been DJing ever since I was 16 or something. But like school parties, and I used to have a mobile disco.
Right. Yeah.
So I would do like parties everywhere and stuff, but it wasn't really serious. But and then I slowly started producing, and got it more and more into it, started to do my own parties and everything. So for me, it was really like a slow process where I kind of did a bit of everything to finally get where we are now.
Do you enjoy the studio production work, or more being with the people like a festival like Digital Dreams?
For me, it's really the combination. I mean, like, for now I've been in the studio a lot actually, so
Right.
I've so many new tracks. But then you actually want to play them,
Exactly.
Because, so
It's
now
the reaction of it, right?
Yeah. Because, so and
Not that you give a crap about what the reaction is.
no,
as long as
I'm
you
not
like
saying
it.
that. I'm not saying that. But I do give a crap, because I mean that's actually the most important thing, because when people hear something for the first time, that's the most honest reaction you'll ever get, because no one knows the track, so that's a pure honest reaction. So that's actually very important to me, and that's the thing I feed off. But I'm not gonna let any style dictate me what I'm doing. So I'm super excited actually to I've been in the studio for a while, and now finally get out there and just play all the new tracks.
So we're gonna get some fresh new tracks here in Toronto tonight. We're gonna hear something completely different, something you've never played in any other city.
Yes.
Make it exclusive here in Toronto.
Exactly.
So Toronto can put their hands up. Right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, I appreciate you taking time, and I know you got your set here coming up at Digital Dreams. Always great for you to stop by and talk to us on Z103.5, and we have supported you right from the beginning.
Cool. Thanks, man.
All the best.
Cheers.
Z.